All right, 67 laps of Monaco. We are not even gonna get started with the I forgot what it's called, the formation lap. 5 lights, 4 lights, 3 lights, 2 lights, 1 light, no light. All lights are out, and it's go,
Let's go,
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 go, go,
go!
go! Going into turn one, Alan Jones takes the initiative. This was kind of predictable. They should have given him the clean side. And here comes, let's see, who's that behind him? Rosberg. I'm seeing Unser, Patraci, Dale Earnhardt in the back there in sixth place. Going on board with Andretti here as he tries to get the position back from Alan Jones. 5/10 already in the first sector. He's going to ride first gear, control the slide, dropping down into, this is the casino, right? This is casino, I forget the turns. This is the hairpin. You see the Ferrari signals over there in the crowd. Very epic. Some of the Marlboro guys put up their signs there. We got some Lotus support. We got some McLaren support. We got a little bit of Ferrari support. As we go down here into the tunnel for the first time. It's a nice and orderly procession. Rosberg third, Unser fourth, Patraci fifth. These guys are gonna ride the hairpin. You can see some dust coming up.
The Monaco Grand Prix.
Monaco, more like Monaco. You gotta go to the drivers are sitting in. They're sitting in a Monaco. I just realized Mario's helmet does say Jody on it. We don't talk about that.
Is he Jody Scheckter?
That's where Jody went. The rear wing cam, which is a little awkward. Let's try and switch to, let's see.
You just need to see the Mario.
And there's a yellow flag.
Copy paste
Bobby
it.
Rahal stalled on the start.
Did you say your driver's gonna win?
I did, but he stalled on the start and I didn't even notice.
No, you forgot to...
He got back going, I guess.
That was dangerous.
That was a little dangerous, yeah.
I wonder why it said player control in 3, 2, 1 in the bottom left at the start. Now I know why.
Well, yes, because I had forgotten to give the control to the AI proper. I thought I did, but I didn't.
Bobby Rahal, such a good performance, and now gets to start a lap down.
Yep. Can he recover it? We'll see. As they go on board with Dale Earnhardt, the American, this guy is going... He's doing 2 rookie seasons at the same time. He has his rookie season and he has his rookie season full-time in NASCAR. We'll see how that goes, but I mean, if you're going to start, like what? You start 6, am I right? 6 in the Monaco Grand Prix in your first attempt. That's a pretty good indicator of your future prospects. I can't talk. And Ribeiro behind him, the guy who Alex desperately wants to die in a terrible crash. He's not going to die in a terrible crash, I think. Starting 9th, very encouraging so far on this first lap. Nelson Piquet, still with the texture issue, still riding in 10th. Mo right behind him in 11th. Emerson had a big crash in that turn last season. Blue ATS, the forbidden DLC.
Oh, Fittipaldi is trying to send it off.
Literally a Lotus.
Whoa. Is Bobby actually on pace there? Hold on, let's go back to Bobby and see where he is. Yeah, he's Bing chilling, it looks like, so far. Because we see Giacomelli still on last, predictable. Frost, Villeneuve holding positions, Hunt is there, Price, let's see, Carlos Reutemann, Rick Mears. I don't know why I didn't give him the wing car. I should have given him the big rear wing, but I didn't. He just has all drag, no wing.
You should have given a big wang.
I should have. That would have been helpful. Knudsen with the Ferrari engine. That's the first time Ensign has run Ferrari engines in their history. 17th so far. Very encouraging, maybe. It's a new concept that to start everything, start from scratch. They weren't even going to run a ground effect car, but they saw how off the pace they were. They had to go back to the shop, make some changes late, run that pink car that maybe the mod makers will not be so happy with, but I like it. It looks nice. You can see Desiree, I'm sorry, Michelle two-wheeling there. Desiree did not make the pace. Oh, Oh god. Ooh, God almost getting loose there. He did get loose. That was
Alright,
fine.
so just type the real life Monaco call.
An onboarder Ronnie Peterson in 16th place. Looking to make the overtake on Nicky Lauda. Gonna get the inside. No, he clips the wall. Into the Anthony nose. It's not really a chicane, is it? It's more of a last corner, but it's very tight. Tight enough to almost be a chicane. De Angelis losing ground to Rene Arnoux. Patrick DePay. Fittipaldi. So far as the usual procession here, as Bobby Rahal going for a very aggressive overtake there on Chris Amon. It's gonna clip the inside there. Amon was almost not gonna race for a team again. I don't know why you guys want to fire him so bad. There is his own teammate Dale Earnhardt making for the overtake on the inside. Almost, not quite. Amon, the most experienced driver in F1, going on to his 15th year. Only just got his first win last season. So it's going to be very impressive to see if he can keep that momentum going. Or I should say very interesting. He goes two-wheeling again. You probably shouldn't do that. It's a slick suspension that you need to run properly on this next car. That's going to hurt you after a while.
Yeah, we're gonna consider making some upgrades out of this race.
Which is ironic, because Ligier in real life, they didn't do any upgrades. They just said, you know what, this car that we have is fine. And guess what happened? It sucked.
You know what? Whoever was the owner of that team at the time, he can like literally fuck him because I would have done it a little bit better.
You want to hear a fun fact?
What up?
The guy who ran the team at this time, if I'm not mistaken, was Gerard LaRousse.
Gerard LaRousse.
And if you know, Gerard LaRousse did go on to make his own team, LaRousse, which was, you know, one of the most mid teams in F1 history. I'm thinking it was Ligier, because it's possible he might have also been running Renault, but I'm very sure that he was actually running Ligier at this time, Gerard LaRousse. He's going there with a little scrapey.
Right now, Chris Amon is pulling away from Earnhardt, just about 2 seconds.
2.8, trying to increase the gap there. You are streaming this, by the way, right?
I'm recording this, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I probably should have asked beforehand, but that's good. You go into the tunnel here, getting a bit lonely for Amon. The weather is all clear, so the teams mainly need to worry about getting their pit stops out of the way. They should have enough to last until lap 20. That's how much at least Arrows has. So we're going to see pit stops at around lap 20, and then from there, that's when a different strategy should cut into play. Williams going to Cosworth. They had the opportunity to buy out the Matra contract. That didn't work out. Fittipaldi was also interested in it. They switched to Cosworth to say, hey, that feels like, you know, that feels good to us. We think it's going to make the best match with our package. And so far, the good performances they've had not only in testing, but now you can also see in Monaco, they might have been right. Ferrari, of course, going with the more extreme solution, just moving the front wing all the way to the front. Sorry, the rear wing all the way to the front. A little bit of a Murray isn't there. Of course, the front wing's in the front. I hope so. These three are going to battle it out. I think they might give us more of a show later. But for now, let's check in with the midfield here. Rahal, another great overtake on Tracy. Can he get it settled? He does.
Not yet. Patricio got a good run on the outside.
Also, Amon looking to get in there, so this midfield battle is certainly one to watch. Let me see if there's anything more happening. There's X behind them. Fittipaldi in 9th. Very good. Arnoux also improving to 11th. Peterson 15th. Rick Mears got the 15th. That's impressive.
I'm gonna put up the F1 qualifying on my phone real quick. Obviously, I'm not gonna have audio with it.
Yeah, because that would be cringe, making us compete. Oh, Giacomelli's out. Looks like he might have had an engine problem.
No, he just said, "Fuck this. I'm not gonna do shit anymore."
I don't blame him. I would do that too. Ray Hall making all the dangerous moves. He might be drawing the ire of the front runners here, but he does
What
have.
was happening with the Tracy?
Well, he bumped for Tracy a bit there. I think we can look at the replay and see what happened better. Scroll back a bit. Yeah, Tracy run wide, and he just went in there and they touched. And they touched again. That's our instant replay sponsored by Credit One Bank.
What is damage on?
Damage is on, so it's likely he took a little lick from that.
Probably minor suspension damage.
Okay, the funny thing is I seen
Damage.
so much wall bangs, and yes, I do not see like any damages.
No, for sure the suspension is getting damaged. Like every hit you take to the wall is gonna hurt your suspension that much more.
Ah, okay.
So you definitely want to avoid it, but a lot of the time the AI don't give a shit. I don't really blame them. Or give me a sec, I'm gonna step away from the broadcast for a sec.
Alrighty, as Malik is off the booth at the moment, I can go ahead and commentate for this. So Bobby Rahal ran up behind Peroti's ass. Which, that's what it looks like, I guess.
He's riding on Al Unser's ass.
He is.
Because he's a lap down. And he's trying to pass the leaders, get himself his lap back.
And by the way, fun fact, I completely forgot to set Bobby's strategy properly. So I'm going to do that here on the front stretch. We call this a bit of the old risky business. Okay, look at that. But full fuel. We're breaking immersion here a little bit, but if I want Bobby to finish the race, I have to do this. So, pardon me if we break reality for a little bit. 21 laps on a full fuel run, and we can go to. I'm not allowed to change compounds.
Alright. So in the meantime, I'm watching qualifying, and what the fuck? Haas are 1-2 at the moment.
What?
Then again, it is Q.
6 lap times made.
Okay, there you go. Norris is up to P1, Bottas up to P2. Okay. So anyways.
All the way with the world. James Hunt in 22nd. Jesus. This is McLaren with the upgrades, by the way. And they just look terribly slow so far.
You already know what happens on the movie Rush. James Hunt is losing his shit, and Hamilton goes up to P1. What?
Hamilton moment.
Perez P1 a second faster than Hamilton.
Yeah, Perez went to P1 like a second faster.
Oh, there's some activity here I'm seeing. Let's see. I believe that's Tom Price. Make some movement. Carlos Reutemann a little down bad there. Alain Prost, one of the younger drivers in the field, 24 if I'm not mistaken. 3 wins to his name. He's not going to get any more wins if he drives at this pace, but you know, Brabham are going to be looking to improve the car as the season goes on. It's certainly not over for these guys, but let's see. Loudon 17th. Yeah, PK dropping down to 13th. That's Ribeiro in 10th so far, looking good. Eamon Earnhardt 6th and 7th. Patrese 5th. Unser 4th. In the top 3, Mario Andretti has in fact gotten to the lead.
So far, interesting race.
Oh, we missed the lead change. The second and final lead change at Monaco.
We got strolled on the lead change. Nobody saw it. We were too busy looking at what the midfield was doing. This is so sad. Let me see. If you will remember last season's Monaco, very early into the race, there was this fantastic bit of strategy there from Ferrari, where they had Patrese stay out much longer on his tires, to basically to hold up anybody in front of Mario, while Mario, who was leading at that point, pit early and tried to get the short pit done. And it did work actually quite well with Mario leading the race up to that point. So I'm wondering if Ferrari are thinking to try something like that again, or if they've changed their strategy this time around. And those kinds of strategy maneuvers, of course, not available to Williams or to Fittipaldi. And both of their cars a fair bit back. And Siteke have a big moment. Let's try and get a replay of that and see what happened outright. Go
What
with the helmet scan.
Alonso just went fastest.
He clips the wall.
Faster than both Red Bulls.
What the hell? Alonso is fastest?
Based. Oh my god. Wait, let's get this one more time. Okay, slow-mo here.
I believe it's a little understeer. He just hit the curb.
He hits the curb, he starts to red line it, trying to save it. You see he gets super sideways. He does tap the wall a bit, but I think the curb does save him. That raised surface of the curb gives him something to push off against.
Not anymore, I guess.
He hits the wall again. He needs to stop hitting the wall. He's not going to win this race with a damaged car. And I think you guys, if you want to see a damaged car, we can go and look at Michelle Mouton. I believe she did pick up some damage at some point during the race. Oh my god! What was that?
What the heck? What in the world is that?
We just cut to Michelle to see what she's doing, and she's trying to mount the car in head. I believe that's Carlos Reutemann. If it's not
Weekend's playing.
Okay, first off, Reutemann runs as wide as it gets. They have a little love tap. Yeah, it looks like he just doesn't give her any room at all. She hits
just
the wall, her bounces off.
He's just basically
murder right there. Attempted murder.
Yeah, that's
attempted murder, yes.
That's attempted murder.
So he will I mean, that's just impressive car control from Desiree to not just instantly die. And also a bit of impressive physics bending from, no, it was Prost. It's a bit of impressive physics bending from rFactor too. We have Prost and Mouton fighting for 20th place like it's the lead. Tom Price just Bing chilling in 19th place. Let's see. PK drops down again. Peterson, Ronnie Peterson, 36 years old, one of the older drivers on the grid. I think second only to, actually, no, there's a few older drivers here. Andretti, Unser, Eamon, in that late 30s, early 40s age range. So also Reutemann's around, I believe, 40 or so. And Brambilla would be the oldest driver if he had qualified, but guess what? He didn't. So, yeah, Ronnie Peterson, 36 years old, trying to get the career revival started. He had a terrible 77. 78, he wasn't even, I believe, on the grid. He took a season off. 79 seems to be his chance to shine. He goes for a nice overtake for 10th place, passing his teammate, passing Emerson Fittipaldi, double world champion. And I believe his teammate at Lotus for a bit, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to touch the wall there, lightly try and pass the paid driver of the year, Alex Ribeiro. Donating, I believe, $16 million to the team just to stay there. He might have donated more or less, I don't recall. But it's a good deal if his personal fortune has been flushed down the drain. You can hear the turbos winding up. They have the twin turbos, so at the beginning of the straights, they will lose out. I think Ribeiro just had a better exit in general. But yeah, beginning of straights, they lose out. At the end of the straight, it kicks all the way in. And you can see a little bit there for Fittipaldi. He tries to...
Fittipaldi pretty much full train it. Look at him. He didn't even go fast. He just blocked the entire road.
Whoa! Peterson two-wheeling it.
Pearson jumped.
He did the McWeck hop. I want to see the hop again. It's a great move there from Emerson, you know, giving him a little love tap, getting Ronnie loose, and just zooming past, and then Ronnie just not lining up the overtake properly on Ribeiro. And that does cause Jackie Ickx to go through. I think the midfield is bunching up as Hunt tries to make a pass for mid-20s position. Let's go back
I mean,
to
truly
see
trained. You mean truly trained?
the truly trained. Who's leading it? Actually, it might actually be a truly trained. Well, no,
I mean,
it's
it's
a fit.
always his girl train.
What it is a fitty train.
Sorry, I had to go AFK real quick, but I am back.
Welcome back.
We have the guest Indonesian commentary. But it's not in Dutch. It's not in Dutch. I'm not sure if it counts.
I can't speak Dutch. I can't.
That's
The only
rough.
thing I know about Dutch is for Dom.
I know Danke, which is not even Dutch. It's German. So I think I might have committed a hate crime, European hate crime.
Everybody knows me as
I say.
Cyberdragon. I can speak Spanish.
We have the dual language commentary.
Hey, mira, it's Mario Andretti. It was coming out
Let me commentate in Indonesian. Let me commentate in Indonesian for a bit.
Go for
Berada
it.
di depan, mimpin sebuah balapan ini. Di belakangnya ada Alan Jones and Rosberg di belakang juga.
Y ahorita eso, Mario Andretti.
It's Mario Andretti en el primo posizione.
Bueno.
Y Alan Jones y el second posizione. Y Keke Rosberg in third, almost dying again. Keke, drive the car. Focus on staying alive. Quit trying to catch the leaders. They'll come.
Come.
Oh. Something happened.
Oh!
What are you doing, Michelle? Oh no, what happened?
How the fuck? Can you even drive?
Bobby with the super aggressive overtake, getting Luton loose.
¿Qué
He's coming out
pasa,
of the
Bobby?
pit.
That's an insane move right there. That's an insane move. Guaranteed.
Oh!
Oh, punted. Oh, pinalat.
Doesn't correct it properly.
Ouch.
Let's look at that one more time. I want to go back to the Ray Hall move. Let's see. Super late braking. Yeah, it does not give a shit about the show.
¿Qué te pasa, Bobby? Eso
doesn't
no
give
te
us
puedes
space.
así.
She doesn't give space and got the car. Ouch.
Into the wall. Hopefully Michelle fixes that. And we don't have a massive crash.
Hopefully.
Michelle, fix your car, please.
Michelle, there's a reverse for a reason.
Michelle! Andretti is coming, Michelle, please! Please! Oh god.
I don't like where this is going.
Thank God I told off and sign.
Okay, there it is.
Oh no. Oh no, I do not like where this is actually going. If that car manages if that car manages a wall ride, oh no. Oh no.
Illegal.
Michelle,
How is that illegal move?
Illegal move.
There should be a yellow flag or something.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not throwing the yellow. They're just throwing the sector yellow black. There's
What's
literally
the
a car
fucking
going
red
back.
flag, man?
rFactor doesn't believe in red flags. They only believe in whoa guys, chill out. There's an obstruction right there. Don't hit it. And like the entire
Engine pretty much cooked at this point. Engine pretty much cooked, barbecued.
How has the car not yet blown up yet? Which is actually surprising.
These cars are resilient, and she's going backwards.
Oh,
Michelle, what are you doing? Please stop.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
We need a safety car, dude. Stop! No!
Michelle, what the fuck are you doing, man?
What's happening? Please stop!
It's pretty much like 8-year-old me playing FIFA, playing those little one games. I just go backwards and crash into everybody.
He just wants to go to the escape road where Nico Rosberg did the Rosberg.
No, what the hell? Oh.
What the fuck? No, man.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
She literally committed suicide. We just get a replay on that.
I can't.
No. Oh my god. That's the first time.
No fucking way.
No yellows
That's pretty
needed.
much
She's in a
racing.
safe place.
If you no longer go backwards, you're no longer a race driver.
If you no longer drive directly into the barrier, you're no longer a racing driver. If you no longer waste your team millions of dollars on a new car, you're no longer a racing driver. Maybe Dale Earnhardt will waste somebody some money. We have seen his aggressive driving, but so far he seems to be a little chill.
Point system still up to top 6, right?
Say again?
Point system goes up to top 6, right?
Yep.
When it will be the top 10?
I kind of like the top 6 system, but
Top 6
10.
system is pretty much CBT.
Say again?
It's pretty much CBT. It's hard.
Yes. Because like we can all
Imagine
agree that
charging
this is a
from
good performance.
imagine charging from last and you just finished 7th. That's fucking painful.
That might have actually happened to somebody, but I wouldn't remember who. She was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, we got a good finish." Like, yeah, you did have a good finish, but guess how many points you got? Get fucked.
You get nothing.
You
You
lose!
get
You
nothing.
lose.
Good day, sir!
Game over,
L.
yeah.
Uncle. Actually, let me check fastest lap real quick. So far, it's Bobby Ray. Oh God. Uh-oh. Stinky. Bobby Ray Hall. That's fastest
Blue
lap.
flag. Blue flag. Blue flag.
Get the blue flag. Get the blue flag. But
Get
not
the
for
flag.
me.
Get the flag.
Whoa, 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 guys. Whoa, whoa. And Yame's hunt. Did he?
Where are my Brabhams anyway?
Oh, the Browns. They're not doing
They're
so
dead.
good. Cross 20th place. Reutemann 18th. He did pass Price though, which is notable.
Yeah.
Years off having a bad time.
79 Brabham is totally crap.
Apparently, both of them have fuel, are probably low on fuel, and one of them literally needs to be fixed.
I wonder when the BMW engine will come to arrive.
If you are gonna pit, you should probably aim for at least lap
What
20.
the hell, Bobby Rahal?
Yeah, he's just on crack. I think we need to drug test him before the race ends.
If he comes out negative, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm not living on Earth anymore.
It cracked. It
Just
actually
pretend
cracked.
that they let him pass.
Yo, let's pass him, man. We're just gonna act like that he's on crack.
I love crack. So when the BMW engine will arrive?
When's the Beamer? When you need her. Who knows? I think they entered in like the 80s, which we're almost at. Oh, pit stop. Elio DeAngelis.
So
And we got a yellow as well.
A sector yellow or a yellow? The
I think
sector yellow, it looks like.
I think it's a
Yes,
sector yellow.
So DeAngelis and Lauda are on the same strategy so far. We can see them getting. I have no idea what they're getting changed. Ray Hall.
realistic pit stop. It's like Gran Turismo 3.
24 to 25 seconds, so they're probably getting a full tank of fuel and fresh tires. 30
It's like
seconds.
pit stop in Gran Turismo 2 and 3. Just stop, no pit crew or something. Just stop.
Whoa!
That is why you release your car safely, because then you get trouble.
Unsafe release. Unsafe release.
Supremely unsafe release, I think, for both sides. Look at that. No, wait. What was
It
that?
won't literally. Ouch!
Looks like he hit Al Unser. Okay, so
Yeah.
first off, unsafe release from ATS, because there's Al. They almost touch, but then Al just stops in the middle of the road, and Elio does not make any attempt to brake or anything. And I think that might actually have taken Al out of the race. Let's see.
Oh no, that's gonna be a big loss.
Yep, he's out of the race. That completely destroyed his car. Let's go into Al on board. Let's see what happened from his point of view.
So
looking good. He tries to pull into a stall and he just gets completely
He tries,
smashed.
he tried to pit, and then he got pushed.
Oh yeah, remember, pit limiters doesn't exist in Monaco.
Yeah, there's no pit
Yeah.
lane speed. You just go as fast as you can. Oh,
Gotta go
technically there's a
fast.
speed limit. It's 199 miles per hour.
Gotta go fast.
Exactly. If you're not speeding, you're not trying. And it looks like Elio might have tried too hard there. Completely ruined his race. We are seeing some cars short pit now. Nicky Lauda. Ooh, nice slide there. From the cold tires, if I'm not
Big
mistaken.
bump. I think he kind of hit the wall, brush it.
He lightly tapped the wall. He gave it a little kiss. Gently, like you're kissing your sister. Smack the wall.
Sweet home Alabama.
I was going for the Madagascar 2 reference, but we can go Sweet Home Alabama if you want.
I mean, why not?
I forgot what the fuck happened in Madagascar 2.
You don't remember the
Oh wait,
plane scene?
now
That
I
was like the
remember.
greatest scene ever.
Now I remember. Great plane scene.
Oh,
Plane crash, Africa, volcano. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
so here's Alan Prost pitting. Han, you're the team owner here of Brabham. What's the point of this strategy? Why are you pitting on lap 15 so far?
It's called the plan. You don't know what the fuck it is, but it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be it.
He's doing the plan. 31-second stop. That's actually quite good. Bit of another sector yellow. All right, safe release. Good job. You didn't fuck it up. Reutemann, I believe, has stayed out. Let me see the get. No, he pit as well. So all these guys have pit. Lauda is definitely not in a good place strategy-wise to be behind Carlos Reutemann, someone who he was ahead of before he stopped, if I'm not mistaken. He's also struggling to get the car straight, sliding out of that turn. And he is racing. I believe that should be, yes, Chris Aiden. All right. Earnhardt is in fourth. Very impressive.
The whole F1 world losing its shit to see an American driver in the top 4.
I mean, it's almost like an American driver is leading the race, though.
I mean, if you're doing an Indy 500, I guess you could do it in F1.
Okay, let's be honest here. Guys, I have a confession to make.
What's your
I'm
confession?
gay.
No, Mario Andretti isn't American. He's from Italy. I'm tired of lying about it. Well, technically he's Croatian because he was born in what is Croatia now, but he's Italian. He
That's
wouldn't be
actually
Croatian technically, actually.
That's actually a
Yeah.
big shock to my face.
He didn't know
Part
he
of-
was...
Part of Balkan was part of Italy back then.
Yup. He was born in, I think, Motona,
I,
which I forget what it's called now.
I think it's not Croatia. I think it's Slovenia. Or
I
something.
recall it being Croatia, but I don't know the geography of that area very well. And
The only
Ready
thing
was
I know
nice.
The only thing I know about Balkans that for a moment in the 90s.
They did have some
football.
rough moments in the 90s. But also they have like the funny Balkan
Funny people. Yeah, Balkan memes are funny as hell. Pretty much, I fucking hate everybody here.
There's like, I think I've seen, I know Yuri likes the femboy ones on occasion. Bit of both.
Yeah, the Slovenian.
Yeah, the Slovenian.
The Slovenians.
Slovenians are fanboys, Croatians are Nazis, Serbians are like this pure Slavic thing shit. Bosnians are the Muslims, Macedonians are the Greek wannabes, and Montenegrins, they can only sleep.
What about the Scottish ones?
Scottish,
They're not Balkans.
that's not Balkan, man. That's Britain.
Britain? They're British.
Yeah,
They're not
they're
British.
Don't forget the Irish exist.
They're also British.
Remember that quote from Trainspotting movie? It's shite being Scottish.
The shite means crawfish.
It's sharp being Scottish.
Bro, look at this.
That
Dale's in
is-
second.
He is in second, and there's Ribeiro leading the lap pack.
I believe
Oh,
Mario
Jones
Andretti
fucking
pitted.
leading, man. Smoking that pack.
Yeah, Andretti and Patricia are on the same strategy, but Mario had a way better stop.
The
So now
whole
we see.
world.
Oh shit! Wow,
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
very aggressive from our
Wow.
new there.
I'm gonna
Let's
tell
get
my
another
wife not
picture
to
of that.
teach him to do that. Very much illegal.
They just bumped him, and he just pushes him out of the way. He gets loose.
That's something Dale would have done.
Imagine buying a high downforce package specifically for one track, and then you get bullied by a Renault.
I would ever imagine.
Friend, what the fuck you teach him?
Whoa! Chill,
Oh
Yeah.
my
Renee, chill.
god!
That that's an illegal move, man. That's an illegal move.
You know what's illegal? This Brabham here. You might have to deport him. Well, this is the difference between pitting and not pitting, if I'm not mistaken. I believe. Oh wait, no, Renee's on his way to pit. Jesus. Sheesh. Chris Amon in fourth.
Gus,
Calais in second. About to
Among
get
Us.
pressed by a Brabham.
Yeah, smoke that pack, man. Smoke that pack.
I can't make a good lighter sound effect.
Bro, tomorrow's gonna be a long day for me.
Today's a long day for Dale Earnhardt, apparently.
Today for Dale Earnhardt, but tomorrow for me. Because because I'm gonna watch the F1 race, and I'm going to the Indy 500, watching Game 7, and probably we're doing the NFG Championship race. Depends.
The rest.
Yeah, there's a Champions League match today.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Champions League is today. Oh fuck!
Final. Get fucked.
You never walk alone.
You'll never walk alone, man.
And put that Real Madrid as well.
Okay,
You're already
so
stuck on Red Bulls, man. I'm already stuck on Red Bulls right here.
I've been a Red Bull for like 2012.
Ray.
Yo,
So oh my God.
what the?
Okay, so ignoring Chris Amon going on a bit of a rally taste there. Mario Andretti, who has pit, is currently 2 seconds behind you, and you haven't pit. Do you realize the mistake that you've made?
It's closer.
You did the Renault staying out too long strategy.
We have a different strategy.
Well, your strategy is about to get you passed by a guy who has pit, so you're not only going to lose out to him in the pits, but you're going to lose out to him on track by at least 30 seconds.
Well, not right now, but later at sooner times.
Oh, and Jones just has a massive lead.
About 35 seconds, yeah. And I
What
think
the
he's
hell happened there?
Why isn't he pitting, man?
Okay, he almost crashed there. I'm convinced he almost crashed just then. Wait.
Wait.
Right. Kiss the wall. Braking marker. Brake at 75 like a madman. Very gently turn. Eclipse it. Yeah, he was literally that close. Jesus.
Bouncing on the curve, man. That's killing the suspension.
He nearly also he also nearly hit the tire barrier.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he was that close to kissing the tire barrier and losing the race. Speaking of kissing the tire barrier, oh, I thought someone else might have crashed. I was
So
wrong.
what happened with the Rock, man?
You said The Rock.
Rock.
You mean the
Oh,
car?
we're back.
The other Lotus. The other Lotus.
El Bozo.
Rip.
Ha 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 ha. He. Ha ha ha. Defending winner lose race.
script.
You mean the
Wait,
cock?
Brambilla has a provisional too. Oh God! I just realized that I deleted Brambilla, but he also has a provisional. Oh well.
Better luck
Let's
next
say
year.
he didn't feel like racing today.
Operating the races.
Nice camera angle here. We see all the guys just zooming past. Jones, still not pitting. I don't know if that's gonna work
What's
out.
happened? We need to know who's gonna come out in front. As we see,
I think he just pit it right now.
ouch!
That was Emerson Fittipaldi's pit so far.
Oh, that's his teammate then.
Mario Andretti, if he can pass Chris Amon, his strategy will have gone perfectly, pretty much. He has like Amon and Ix, and Patrick DePay has been passed by him. Let's see. Rosberg as well. But Washburn has actually pit, and I believe Amon has still yet to pit, but he's going to pit this lap.
On
So
the inside, man.
James Hunt, more like mid Hunt. I'm being called. Hold up.
Yeah, no bitches.
Let me mute
Alright.
myself specifically.
Already. With Malik being off the booth at the moment, let's go ahead and continue commentating as we are having a good look of Nicky Lauda, who is not himself as having a good race so far. He's just stuck in a shit car in Monaco. And that's obviously he can't get anyone to pass through, so he's chilling behind
Blocked by Villeneuve and Pironi.
Yep, former Heska driver Jack Villeneuve. Giles Villeneuve, actually. I keep forgetting there's the two type of different Villeneuves. Not sure why. He kind of kissed the barrier a little bit, but yeah, it's not
Kissed
much.
the barriers. How the fuck is their suspension is still alive?
I'm kind of surprised every suspension is still alive.
Everyone's suspensions. Like everyone hit the barrier at some point. Oh! What the fuck?
Oh!
Whoa! What the fuck, man?
No!
Is that a McLaren?
That looks like a McLaren. It is a McLaren. Not sure
It
who
is
it
a
is.
McLaren. It is a McLaren. Why? What on earth are they doing here, man? He
That's
just blocked the road.
That's probably James Hunt, most likely.
Oh, come on, man. This isn't Need for Speed Most Wanted, man. Oh, there's gonna be a massive problem here.
Oh boy, Malik is gonna miss already missed a big moment already. Alright, oh, and we got a safety car going on as we're going to full course yellow. So, this changes everything, I assumed.
How is Hunt not disqualified?
I believe Chris Amon is just pitted already. Yep, Chris Amon just pitted. As we're still on board with Nicky Lauda. As he has no wing. He literally has no wing. What the hell? What is this aerodynamics? And he's still passing cars. What is this?
You don't need fucking wing, man. You got ground effect.
Albert Einstein fails everybody. And then
Oh, he's pitting. He's pitting. He's pitting. Is he gonna retire now? I don't know. Meanwhile, everyone just passed by him. And we missed the action.
Once Millie comes back, we're gonna ask him to give a good replay of what the hell just happened. Meanwhile, in F1 and IRL, Albon, Gasly, Stroll, Latifi, and Zhao are eliminated in Q1. Not surprised. But anyways,
I mean, they're kind of stupid, man. They didn't air the fucking quality, man. Unlike last season. I ain't paying for that fucking pay TV, man.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
there's
yeah,
one.
there's a McLaren stuck on the guardrails. I believe that is.
It's glitching. It's
I'm back.
fucking glitching.
It
Dude,
is.
Malik, you missed the
replay.
big one.
What
Dude,
happened?
replay the entire fucking
Whoa!
event, man. Look at that.
The safety
Look
car
at
is
that.
stuck. Oh my god.
How did you? The man's fucking retarded, man. He just,
Bruh.
bro, look at him. I mean, god damn.
Now
We
look
need
at
a
what he
fucking red
calls.
flag right here. We need a
Look what.
fucking red flag,
Wait.
man. He's blocking the entire road. It's like,
Oh
No, we
no.
don't care, bruh. A minor incident,
minor,
bah humbug,
minor
bah
incident,
humbug. We don't care.
minor incident.
Okay, wait, hold on. My bad. I know I'm pausing a bit. Trying to fix this
It's
crap.
like getting cholesterol, man. What the
Okay,
fuck?
I already clipped the crash.
you clipped the crash. That's nice, at least. It would seem that Monaco is not safety car friendly, so that's bad. Okay, wait. The safety car is trying to come out, but it's stuck. I will make the sacrifice of a lifetime.
Yeah, it's kind of a dumb move. Promotional stunt.
I am stunned. And then the week after that, in Milwaukee Mild, he got so booed during that IndyCar race in Milwaukee because he was just drinking orange juice.
Everyone's so
imagine,
pissed.
imagine the fans booing at a driver because he drink orange juice.
It's kind of dumb, man. But it's a tradition, of course. Can't say anything.
Is that really Emerson Fittipaldi leading?
Yeah, I guess.
Unfortunately.
Emerson moment.
I hope he doesn't drink orange juice on the podium.
They will literally kill him if he does that. He needs to drink wine.
I don't know. I'm not Indiana. I'm in the nation.
The special Monaco livery from ATS. As Hector just gets Bruno just gets passed by everybody.
Even though I live in
Actually,
Indiana,
Monaco livery is fucking blank texture, man. It's like you forgot to install Counter Strike Source.
It's for when you don't have any sponsors on the car.
Okay, you're fucking broke. You're Haas.
I see some damage, sorry, from
I need
Bruno.
front wing.
I think that was from when it phased. The camera phased into Prost actually.
I don't know. I just saw some little bit of debris.
I think it's minor damage. Forget it.
Not the damage of that guy's toy in the background.
Yep. I don't have my
Where did you put it?
Connor is back to the session.
I don't know. That was years ago. You guys can commentate over me talking to Harley.
Oh, and Alan Prost is going to make the pass on Bruno, which he does on the outside of the turn 1 to Zervot.
I don't know. I lost it.
Okay, I think the lag is starting hitting in.
The lag is kicking in. Should I reduce the
Yeah.
quality a bit?
Yeah. Man, we see some good high quality races, and all of a sudden.
I'm not really sure what could have caused it. Probably maybe the formation lap. Oh yeah, the lag is definitely kicking in. Hold on, let me change it. Okay, here's 1080p. Does that work better? Is the quality better or worse, you'd say?
It's
Like my old laptop, man.
It's slightly better, yeah. I think it just
It's
got
like
better a little bit.
it's like how games run on my old laptop.
By the
I
way,
mean, I
guys.
had a Toshiba. It
I got
runs like this.
rFactor too.
I had a Windows 7 Toshiba. It runs like this.
Jackie X down bad. Oh, Ray Hall. That's not very good.
Bobby
They
Rahal
committed the
losing
fucking
talent
strat.
already.
You don't do that, man, in Monaco. You do that during quali.
Oh, he did it
Not,
during the race. He ran out of fuel.
Bobby Rahal losing talent.
That might have been an Arrows moment.
is why we should have gas station at Monaco.
Yeah, we should just let drivers pull over and get free gas. Tom Price showing off his talent in that awful McLaren there in second place, holding off for Tracy. Pretty much everybody behind him has a faster car. There's James Hunt also
So he
doing.
can actually train it.
Oh, Connor says you're hearing two yellings. Look at those two clips that you watched.
The Blue H, yes. He's holding off Hunt.
Well, actually, let me go look the
Oh,
clip as well. Is Google Translate
yeah,
fake?
he's still holding off Hunt.
Hunt the shunt. Hunt the shunt. Oh, and the payroll.
I heard this year McLaren was terrible.
Well, they certainly
Okay,
were as far as like I heard yelling. What happened?
yeah.
I would like to.
Somehow the 79 McLaren was utterly shit.
It was Dookie. They tried to do everything to change it, and the only change they did do was make it lamer. Looking back at that incident, maybe I shouldn't look at it. I'll look at it after the race. Sheesh. We have Frost leading that little mini pack there.
All right, as we're in, let's check in the qualifying in IRL F1. So the other 5 people are being eliminated are Yuki Tsunoda, Valtteri Bottas, wow, Kevin Magnussen,
Oh,
Ricardo,
Fucking tell me who the fuck on pole.
and Mick Schumacher. Those are the remaining 5s.
now
So
at
it's for
this race,
Q2 then.
you're in Q3 now or Q2?
Yeah, they're in Q3 now.
Oh,
What the fuck? Oh, you can do this to me.
Kiki Rosberg. I think as
Teddy
this
Rosberg.
race goes on, we might see different stories developing. Every team except Arrows decided to fill up, get a full tank of gas, take the most of this opportunity they have to restart the race. Fittipaldi with a mammoth lead, 14 seconds. That's how you know that the McLaren is really slow, holding up everybody behind him like that. For Tracy, currently the fastest car on the track. So this is probably very exciting for Connor right now, seeing his own guy chasing down basically a double world champion, being way faster than him, having the entire race to get him.
Is that a wet rim?
Maybe. Connor, you feeling dry down there? Everything feeling good? Can you confirm or deny that you are in fact excited?
Excited.
He's so excited. He just can't hide it. He wants
He's in my pants.
he wants you.
Yeah, no, the lag is getting real already.
The lag is coming
He's
back to
in
lower the
my
quality
pants.
again.
Yep, I can still see the exclamation point on the top right.
Oh, that's not
So,
good.
I heard most of the lag happens because you race in city track, street circuit.
That's possible.
Me.
720.
Tried in Monaco. I tried
2
it
minutes.
in Singapore. And it's kind of lag. It's like more than any tracks.
I will say the track is extremely detailed. It looks very beautiful. That might also be a bit of the reason why that it's a little laggy. This looks good for me. I don't know if it looks good for you guys.
Maybe it's a
Yeah,
computer. Maybe I I think it's their computer. I don't know.
It's my computer. Let me see if there's anything slowing it down. While I have the freaking race going on. Hold on. Alright, here's my little trip so I can look at a different window. A bit of a replay, then I'll just look away.
Alrighty.
Replay and look away. Edge is open. I'll close that. Yeah, my CPU's choking at Discord, funnily enough. Perf check.
It's kind of heavy most of the times.
Let me stop the performance check. Let's see how
Oh, no,
that
getting
goes.
better.
You need to tell us what's your PC specs.
It's a bit mid. Why is Wondershare trying? Wondershare. Yeah, I'm gonna update Wondershare. Oh, actually, no, fuck off, Wondershare. Operation. Oh fuck. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done?
What the fuck, man? You
Okay, we're
killed.
back.
Oh, you don't kill rFactor.
rFactor survived.
He's gonna kill
Whoa!
rFactor.
Oh no, that glitch was real. Holy shit.
What glitch?
He's gonna kill rFactor, and then Emerson Fittipaldi is gonna get robbed.
Precisely. Okay, I apologize
If
for
it
that.
crashes, we're racing via RNG.
Yeah, I've done what I could. I did what I could.
Looks pretty smooth now.
It better.
You want me to bring up the quality again, or just leave it at this for now?
Just leave it like this for now.
All right.
Because I believe your specs ain't gonna do shit anymore.
Actually, no, wait. I feel confident we can increase the quality. Not me stopping the race.
No. You're fucking insane, man.
Going back to source. Okay, does it look epic?
It looks laggy as fuck.
Oh, really? ¿Está bien?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
we're fine.
Cool.
Alrighty, so nearly 5 minutes into Q3 is Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Verstappen, Alonso, Norris, Hamilton, Russell, Vettel, and
Leclerc will start on pole and fucking yanked it on the race.
he's gonna be on pole, and then he's just gonna eat shit.
Yeah, he gotta fucking crash the walls. Spin.
And then cause another gearbox problems.
Ouch.
No.
Update on the battle for the lead. Patrici is catching Emerson by at least a second a lap.
I think I believe that he just pitted already.
You can't
He didn't
stop
even
him, man.
fit.
He's going too fast. The lap of gods.
Patrici's he's becoming woke. He's
Honestly,
awake.
everyone now drives better than last time before we restart the race. Before we restart the race, everyone just brushed the wall, hit the wall, and crashed into everybody. Maybe we're just looking at the front row, not the back row.
Yeah, let's look at the mid pack and let's see how nice they're being to each other.
Like a PlayStation game.
The McLaren's holding up. Everybody is really changing the rate. Oh, there you go. You can't hold back Allen for that long. And Keke is also about to make the overtake. That is how bad the McLaren is this year, fellas. You saw that. 2 overtake attempts in 1 turn. If this wasn't Monaco, that would have gone through completely. Wow.
Actually, I think the only good cars in this year were Renault and Ferrari.
Well, where's Renault? 11th and Peterson 16th. A little down bad from the randomizer. And he's also stuck behind Giacomelli.
In a Reebok.
In the Reebok. Rebaque. Hector Rebaque.
Look at the Williams sponsored by Arab money.
Wait, we have a lot of big bucks here. We got Arab money. With the Arab money, we have the Mexican money. We have the
Cigarettes
French
money.
Yeah,
I mean, Renault isn't sponsored by anything, man. I
You
mean,
have
look
the
at the ADS too. Look at the sponsors. Sponsored by nothing but blue.
God himself paid for this car.
Maybe it's. I have a theory about the ADS. It's an excellent program car, or it's sponsoring the blue meth from Breaking Bad.
That's the meth sponsorship. The car is actually made of crystal.
Meth,
If it gets into
crystal
a
meth.
crash,
I mean,
everybody gets high.
Jesse, Jesse,
Jesse,
Jesse,
Jesse, we need to
Jesse.
fat.
We need to fuck.
Jesse, we need to fuck. Jesus. Well, that's what Emerson and his pictures are probably saying about Ricardo, because he's coming. But get it? Because he's coming. So they're saying to fuck.
I'm gonna come.
Tom Price going as slow as he can. Okay, he's actually like genuinely extremely slow in that section. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this. Okay,
The McLaren
39,
pretty bit.
33, 25.
Failed overtake. Failed overtake. Failed overtake.
Failed overtake, failed overtake, failed overtake. Oh, Andretti's just carving through the field at this rate. Jesus. Oh yeah, by the way, let's see. Emerson Fittipaldi hasn't won since at least 1975, and Riccardo Patrese has never won at all. So this will be an
Maybe he
interesting.
can win. Maybe he can win.
Well, actually, I will say Emerson did win the classified
Oh
Grand
my God!
Prix.
There's a crash in Monaco.
What?
There's a crash
Who?
in Monaco, and it's a
Who
Red
Who?
Bull
crashed?
it's a Red Bull and a Ferrari.
Oh wait! Oh gosh! Two cars
Oh
crashed in
man, that's
qualifying.
gonna fucking hurt.
Oh
That's
it's Paris and Sainz.
Why signs?
yeah.
Why?
That ain't shit. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Two
That ain't
Hispanic
shit.
motherfuckers crashing into each other.
It's literally a roadblock right in the tunnel. And oh my God, what the hell happened to? Is that Alonso? It is Alonso. What the fuck?
What? What the fuck happened to Alonso?
It's
The
a
rig broke.
it's literally a roadblock in Monaco.
I told you, man. It's a fucking roadblock. It's always been a roadblock.
You know who predicted the roadblock?
Oh my god.
R
Oh my
Factor.
god.
R Factor knew it
Hun.
was coming.
Oh my god,
And
Hun.
and unfortunately, guys, it's a
Red flag.
Ferrari. It's a Ferrari front row lockout.
Vettel
I don't
also
fucking
celebrated.
care. I don't know Ferrari. I
Dale's
mean,
in fifth.
honestly, I never liked Ferrari. I never liked Ferrari.
Me neither.
I mean,
I mean, I liked it when
I
Seb was
support
there.
anything. I support anything that. I support anything because we have that thing here, like Red Bull Honda. We got Red Bull and Honda cars here. Of course, Asians will support them.
If they represent Indonesia, you represent them.
I mean, just like in MotoGP, man. They got Yamaha, they got Honda, we support them. They got Suzuki too. Sadly, Suzuki is leaving. They went broke. Hell, the bozo.
Rip and rest. As we
You know
look
what's
at
more
the
ironic?
Big Al,
Look at the picture
Just
in live
after,
racing. Yep, that's
40
much of a
years
roadblock.
old, 2 wins.
hey, that reminded me of that time. Uh, Button and wait, Worldline. That's Sauber 2017. Is it me or they're gonna put
Pascal.
more wall there? Back then, there's no wall. Just you straight up looking at the sea. Hold on,
They should put a ramp there. If you crash, you go directly into the sea.
Mario Kart.
That would really punish mistakes.
Wait, is it Worldline or? Oh yeah. Wait, is that a wall or something? Oh yeah, that's a wall. It wasn't sponsored.
Yeah, that's a wall. Yeah. It's not an actual.
I thought it's fucking sea or the sky.
Oh, don't. No.
Like I said, the ramp.
Damn,
Make it
nigga.
happen.
People actually thought it's actually a sky and a river or the sea.
How to make... Here's an idea of how to make Monaco fun. You can't.
Around the outside, Mario Andretti. He's looking.
Maybe kill the sidewalks. I mean, what's the point of sidewalks, man?
Oh, you saw the marshals there on the edge? The
Marshall's
track
just
is
saying.
populated. Oh, there we go.
What the fuck?
Love tap,
Andretti, what
and
the
Andretti
fuck?
is not waiting. He knows that he's running out of time, and he wants to get to the lead as quickly as he can.
And ready
Speaking
with a
of,
Jody Scheckter helmet.
here we go.
Oh,
The hairpin, love tap. Fittipaldi just barely defends it. We have a new leader. Third lead
Crazy.
change of the race.
Connor is having a wet dream right now.
Alex saw that. Oh, he only saw the practice results. Or the quality. Whoops.
Tom Price in a McLaren. Still fourth. In a fucking
Well,
McLaren, man.
someone should tell him that Keke is in 7th now.
KK, you're in 7th.
Not for long, I think.
On and ready.
Top
Hey,
6.
what the fuck happened to the Brabhammer, man?
Oh.
Lap the wall. That's gonna hurt his pace for sure.
Anyway, what happened to the Brabham, man?
The
The Brabham.
Have you guys
The
seen
pedophile car.
donut? You guys should watch the donut video they made about Jack Brabham.
I don't know, I forgot.
Woo! We need to get a replay of that for sure.
He jumped the curb, man.
Okay, so first he was already two-wheeling.
I don't know why jumping the curb seems satisfying sometimes.
Hopping the curb like that. Probably
Yeah,
would be.
so
And we
hopping
have
curves like that in chicane, like Montreal and Imola. Especially
here.
North Imola, before the fucking sausage curb bouncy thing. 2006 Imola. I would love that track.
$13 out of 45. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys pay attention here, you'll see the swimming pool chicane that we have here is very different from the one in real life.
Yeah, the old one is the old one before Newell. But didn't Newell or something?
You couldn't use the new one with the current. The old one with the current cars because they would just go flat through there.
Yeah, I like the old one. It's pretty much flat.
You brake, you go through that like 100 miles an hour, and it feels like you're going 200.
Yeah, it's like Montreal
Okay.
also
Okay.
Champions League.
Okay, Connor. So we basically restarted. Like we're still in the same amount of laps. So this is technically a 67 lap race, even though this is not really a 13 lap
We
race.
started it because fucking James Hunt and Michel Mouton doing a dumb shit.
Michelle Mouton doing the biggest moment in recorded history.
For the first race of the season.
Caught it in 4K.
It's only been the first race.
Caught in 4K.
Let's look. Okay, Prost is going to be pitting as well. Trying to get that. Whoa! Two-wheeling it for a bit.
Jumping
Can
a
he get
curb.
that overtake? He does not.
Yeah. Here comes the plan.
The plan is... Alright, looks good. Going on board with the stop. Let's see.
Turismo style pit stop.
Andretti looking for 6th place around the outside. That could be interesting. But he backs out. All right, that's definitely going to happen, I think.
Right in the sign to vote.
And Big Al in the pits along with Bruce. Oh, wait, who gets out? Let's see. Unser gets out. Lauda, that was a great pit stop from Lotus. They send out Big Al, and then immediately after, Lauda comes flying in. Frost with a terrible stop, 37.2. He's going to be coming out of the pit. I can't decide a camera angle, and he's good. Let's see. Yeah, Lauda is last.
A rare Lauda moment.
And then we have KD Bot, by the way. I'm pretty sure Yuri could talk with KD Bot, I think, if you wanted. Yuri has left to make ramen noodles.
Can't blame her. Rama's are the OP.
It's the best unhealthy food they ever made.
I literally thought I saw a damage of the front wing, but I guess I was wrong.
You thought wrong. At Bill Clinton, help. He doesn't want to help. He
He'll
said,
not
"Be
help
back. Let me know how the Ricardo and Mario are doing." Oh, Mario, they're both in the points.
Who would go name it some Mario? I will name it some Chris Pratt.
You would name him like, I don't know.
Next time by the
What would you
line will
name
be
him?
30 to go.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Actually, it's already 30 to go. Now it's 29 to go. Because
No.
rFactor,
I think it's almost night,
rFactor
man.
doesn't count laps properly.
Looking at the sun, I think it's almost night. Wait, is the time stop or you keep rolling?
Well, we have about an hour left on the clock, so
Does the time stops or keeps rolling? I mean, it's almost fucking night, man.
it's almost
Looks like it's
what?
tape.
Oh, it's almost midnight for you, right? Or is it
Nah,
11?
man. Wait, 22:15.
Oh,
Almost midnight.
okay.
It's now, man.
The lapper, Alan Prost. Oh my gosh, Ricardo, chill, Jesus.
He nearly trying to turn him.
Oh, he turned him! He turned him!
Yeah, he turned him, but he kind of safe.
Tom Price, 3rd place. The gaps are expanding. Dale Earnhardt, 4th. Andretti. This is the battle that's definitely going to evolve as the race goes on. But right now, oh, there he goes. A lot of aggression here. You know, you usually don't see these kinds of overtakes at Monaco. Everybody's too scared the car is going to break, but nope. Like they just want their car. Oh, in the wall. Sheesh. The pair in the wall. Our new love taps the wall. Peterson barely gets in it. See here. So Renault utilizing the twin turbo design here. This engine that they're utilizing is designed to minimize the turbo lag that we've seen in the previous cars. And I have driven their 78 car, and I can tell you right now that when that turbo lag kicks in, the car is really going to throw you off the horse. So you have to hold on with everything you got.
This Renault engine is pretty much good for power tracks.
Yeah, that was pretty much their main specialty, is power tracks. Because other than that, the turbo lag.
Considered as power tracks. The old. It's not really on a power track like the old Sub-7 before the Megats and Beckets one.
Well, the Silverstone that we use is pretty much a power track because you're only in like the higher power band for most of your tracks.
Yeah, most of it are bands now. It's different than the old Silverstone. I mean, I grew up with the 2000 Silverstone,
The
Bridge
OG.
1,
Yep.
the
Before
Bridge 1.
they added, yeah, the bridge one.
Spoiler. So this day I'm still confused with the new Silverstone, but I got used to it over time.
I kind of prefer the old Silverstone a little bit.
Yeah, Bridge. I think the Bridge is better for me.
Oh, he's
There
trying to
you
make the
go.
move. He's gonna make the move on the inside,
Oh my gosh!
Oh, he
and he
pushed
and
him
he.
into the wall.
I think he actually might have avoided the wall there. Let's see. That was that
I think
hyper
he,
realistic
I think he pushed
cockpit.
him into the wall.
He
Wait.
put him in the wall. He put him in the wall. Ooh,
He,
Watch out.
barely.
he put him in the wall just like he did to my wife.
He put him in the wall just like that hot young single did to my wife. Andretti pitting. He already came out actually. Let's see here. The leaders are still staying out, but Tracy will be pitting this lap.
Dale,
Mo staying out. That's
you need
gonna
to
repeat the
pit.
cycle. The cat and mouse game that they were doing. Price staying out as well. He has found his
Price on a
stride.
fucking podium, man. In a fucking McLaren.
Actually, it's pretty early because for Mario Andretti, because could he have enough to make it to the end?
Nobody can make it to the end for sure. If you
So everyone
pit,
just ran out of gas.
I think that the Cosworth teams are going to try a one stop. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, Fitty. Because the thing is, they do have the least amount of horsepower at only 480. But with that, they do get a bit of a reduced fuel consumption, so they can stay out longer. And
It's
we're
a
seeing
V8.
here,
It's a V8, man.
I know, but still, I mean, when you're racing against flat 12s, yeah, what, flat
Turbos.
12s, boxers,
Turbos. The
yeah,
V12.
turbos, V12s, you take what you can get.
I think that's the advantages of Cosworth V8.
Use the
Funnies.
Cosworth, right? Ray.
Yeah, we're on the Cosworth.
Cause they did need somebody to back them up because basically their biggest supporter told them to die.
But then you look at them
It's
right now, they
V8
we
engine,
have like
man.
a decent car actually, surprisingly.
Yeah, both cars in the points. That looks very good for them. James
Front
Hunt
running V8.
also running the V8. Let's see. You're running the V6 with the
I run the
Brabham.
turbo. Same as Rena.
Oh, Keke getting a little excited there.
He wants to get too excited.
Liberty. Yeah, don't get too excited. You don't want to kill somebody.
What I like about this era of Formula One is that it pretty much has variety.
Yeah, every car has something different to
Something
offer.
unique. Something unique. One has
And if you look here, Al Unser has severe wing damage, so he has to pit, and that's going to ruin his race.
Wait. So this car has front wings? I thought it doesn't have front wings, man. That is early 80s car.
Now they need wings. At least the Lotus 80 did need wings because basically they tried to do the wing car design and it blew up in their face because the car was very unstable. So they decided to ditch it and to have a front wing.
Probably the Lotus 88, right?
It is a
Double
Lotus 80.
chassis.
The 88 came in, I think, either next season or the season after.
I hope that thing doesn't come in. I think that'd
But
be OP, man.
I thought it sucked.
I think it's a genius idea, but I don't know, it never raced.
It is a genius idea. I think it got banned, and also I think it wasn't very competitive at all in
I think it
Seattle.
wasn't banned. It was like protested by the other teams, so they kind of just pulled out, like the Brabham fan car.
Yeah, which we never got to see because someone didn't upgrade the Brabham, so we didn't get to see the funny.
Yeah, I was gonna run the Brabham man last year.
If you were running Brabham, we would have got the fan car, the sucky suck.
I'm gonna win the championship.
I would have probably gotten banned after one race.
Yeah, that's not very much illegal.
Maybe we should start doing that. Just ban cars that are too fast. But
You mean banning the Ferrari, banning the Renault, banning the Lotus,
yeah, it's just
banning
basically
the
Formula
Williams?
1.5, ban the Williams and everybody. What do you
Formula
mean? It's
One.
weird that the
You
arrow
can't
says won
fucking do
every race.
shit or you get banned. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's an achievement, man. That's an achievement right there. You create something so technologically advanced that it got banned.
That is a bit of
That's
an achievement. You have to be proud of that,
yeah,
I think.
gas.
It's like, okay, your car is so good that if we let you run it, it's not fair. Like, it's genuinely not fair, and you're gonna basically ruin the series. So stop now. It's like Dale Earnhardt leading Chris Amon. They might have done a little switcheroo there. We have 25 laps remaining. We're in the final stages of this Grand Prix. All or nothing,
Alpha
and
lap remaining.
you guys cannot do that shit.
There goes Dale.
Dale in the
Just
pits.
kidding.
He's gonna have to pit again at the end of the race unless he wants to do super fuel saving. We are nearing the point where you can make it to the end if you stop. Emerson, ideally, he's gonna want to stay out another maybe 4 laps before he pits. But Tracy 100% can make it to the end on one more stop. But it's about when you make this stop. So right now it's looking very good for Emma. We have Eamon just being chilling.
And Yuri's back.
Yuri has returned.
You're retarded.
Big man Ronnie in P10. Renee in 15. I think they both did stop. Ronnie seems to be catching up to Dale, maybe? We're not so sure on that one yet. Jackie Ix, the comeback drive of the century. She finishes in the top 10 after having a terrible last season.
That's what happens when you steal my driver from last season.
I should have stolen all of them. But no, they just got signed for what? Fucking. I don't even see where they are right now. Where's the Alpha? The Alto Delta car. Where's Didier? There he is, 22nd place.
Driving man, he got kicked by Renault.
He got banned by Renault. He signs for some random team. They think
And
that
now he
they
gone
can.
down bad. He's down bad.
It's not horrendous.
He was good for one race, and then Renault was like, fuck you, we want to get rid of pepperoni.
But that was a good move for them. I mean, Chris Amon pretty much. Chris Amon did magic in that car. 13 points, dude.
And
And
now
he leads.
he's
Sorry, you were saying?
on fucking Liggery.
And now he's on Ligier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went from one French team to another French team.
The Frenchie's the only one that wants him. Everybody else is
Wants
like,
him back.
ew, good
Wait, is
driver.
Ligier a factory team? Like, is Ligier a factory team or something?
Technically, they were the factory team for Matra, but now they're not. Because Matra
I mean,
left.
Ligier makes chassis, right? Those LMPs.
Oh, yeah. They did. Actually, they still do, if I'm not mistaken.
I literally hop
They're
off from
still doing it,
Heskins
but
to the fucking.
Ligier's
That's right.
making LMP, but you know, Oracle is just too good, so Ligier is fucking dead.
Albozo. We need Ligier JS9 supremacy. Was it the JS9 that they made the LMP2 car?
I think
I don't
so.
know, I forgot.
I mean, I
All
think
I know
so.
is what it was powered by the Honda.
I think so because if you think about it, it's a French company, so they can actually make French cars and probably gonna compete for Le Mans.
lemons. And there goes Ix into the pits as he gets into fifth. Tyrrell, actually, Tyrrell used to be the factory mantra operation back in the 60s, if you recall. And they won championships. They won races. They had, of course, Jackie Stewart. Jackie Stewart was the most famous driver they had. They also had, I forgot. They had, uh, they had the French dude. I forgot his name.
Hicks is not having a good stop, by the way. He's already over the 30-second mark.
That was a bad stop by all intents and purposes. I still don't remember the guy. Oh my gosh, it was this younger guy that he was with, but he died. Like, he won the one race and died.
Nelson?
No, it was
Nelson?
Jackie Stewart's teammate in like the 70s before he retired.
Oh, wait. I forgot.
He
Yeah, we
died in the
forgot.
GP, but he won the GP the year before.
I did. Pierre's Garage?
I should probably just look it up. I get a love tap from.
I don't know. I know someone who dies Pierre's Garage or something.
What? Yellow flag? Oh! That's an issue.
Oh, that's definitely is an issue.
Hold on. Al Unser having an engine failure.
Stream lags, stream fucking lags. Stream fucking lags.
Is that?
Oh.
Is
That's
Alan
Big
Jones?
Al. What? No, it's Big Al.
Wait. No, not him. No. The white car behind him.
Ooh.
Oh, his car's burning. Got a Hot Wheels.
By Tracy, I believe.
Yo, Big Al, you're on fire.
Oh, help me, Jesus.
No one doesn't commit.
Help me, Jewish God. Help me, Tom Cruise. And that looks like it would be...
Ouch.
Oh, what an idiot. Who was that? Let me look at his car.
Okay, that's dumb.
That is... If I'm not mistaken,
I think that's Fittipaldi.
Yeah, Fittipaldi. I don't know why I had a brain fart there. I forgot. It looks like Andretti.
So it's a red flag there.
And what happens next? And I know there's more happening next. And
he just gets a light touch. Yeah, now he's blocking the road.
No.
Dale, push him, idiot.
Dale.
Oh, they're mounting him. Stop.
I have the TV on and now it's airing fucking Viagra shit.
Jones retired from the race.
Erectile dysfunction shit.
Wait, what?
Jones retired from the race. That's big.
Oh no! Oh no! This is happening.
It's happening. The engine failures have struck again.
More cars are carrying roadblocks.
Why isn't he in the pit, man? Why isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know why you have to.
Where's the fucking double yellow flag? We need to carry that shit away.
Someone needs to pick his car up and just throw it into the ocean. Just get it out of there. Yeah, he's still just chilling there. What the hell are you doing?
At least he was not part of the race. At least he's not part
hell
of the
no,
racing
he's
line.
fucking...
At least he's not part of the race.
He already disappeared. But you know what hasn't disappeared? The damage on the back, and I'll show you where it is. Look on the side pod right there, if you'll see. It's dented in, there's a hole in it.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So, obviously that's not ideal.
Does it affect the car?
Say again?
I think it's good. Does it affect the car, man?
He did. He hit somebody, I presume, or he hit the wall hard enough to break the car a little.
It was like an air fair, not gonna lie.
The soup.
Alright boys, the recorder's about to hit 43 minutes. I believe that by the time the race ends, we're probably gonna get another 40 minutes.
40. This is the 40 show. We are nearing 40 minutes on this particular session. Don't worry, guys. 20 to go. We're in the final stretch. As Mears is lapped. Elio.
Now what I'm gonna sleep.
I think Michelle also has damage on her car again. Yeah, she does. I'll try and get a. There you go. You can see that it's caved in a bit on the side pod.
Yeah, that's gonna damage the arrow.
That's gonna be a much looser car than what you'd like, and I do want to
It's not
see.
just the side part, it's the skirt too.
Bro, this cameraman is fast as fuck, and yeah, you're right. I think there might be a little bit of skirt damage as well.
Yeah, no,
Can we get a shout out to our cameraman though for running this fast?
That's Sonic.
All right, let's see. Yeah, the skirt seems to be poking out in a way you don't want it to. There's Ribeiro. You can see his skirt scraping the ground aggressively.
Is that Comic Sans? Is that Comic Sans number on the fucking Fittipaldi?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, that's a fucking Comic Sans.
I did put Comic Sans on the Fittipaldi.
You fucking imbecile.
Why? Why am I not allowed to put Comic Sans on the Fittipaldi?
Hold on, I can't fucking think. Hold on. Hold on.
It's glorious.
The glory. It's glorious for the glory.
Glorious. I will
Now
give
will be
in.
here and I will give in till I'm victorious.
And
I
I
will
will
defend,
defend.
I
I
will
will
defend.
defend. I will do what I must. No, I
Ba-da-da-da.
won't give in. I won't give in. Oh, so glorious. Until the end. Until the
Until the
end.
end.
And until the end, Ricardo Patrese is smoking that Emerson pack.
Good.
I did reiterate earlier in our initial recording session that Emerson Fittipaldi was in contention to win this race last year, but he crashed out in the chicane section. I would say look out for him to do it again, or maybe he'll learn his mistakes and he won't, overdrive it in the middle sector.
He's about to get passed by two cars in just one corner.
Oh my God, that's a Ferrari 1-2.
It's a Ferrari.
Dude,
Oh,
Ferrari
no.
1-2. Oh my! Wait, you need to tell Connor.
I'm gonna lose my shit. We already had a Ferrari front row lockout today. Now we're just getting a Ferrari.
Pizza pie that's amore.
This will be the second time that Ferrari have finished first and second in the Monaco Grand Prix.
I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm actually gonna lose my shit.
But it's going to be a first-time winner this time around.
Because in IRL, we already have a Ferrari front row lockout for tomorrow's race, and now we're just gonna potentially have a 1-2 for Ferrari in this one.
But here's the thing.
No, the first Ferrari ground effect is good. You know what happened when they do it next year?
Hey, let's do it again.
If we can do it,
I have a feeling that the 2023 Ferrari was shit. Think of it, man. Think of it.
The 1980 Ferrari was AIDS. Wait, oh no. 2023 Ferrari might also
AIDS.
be AIDS.
It was worse than AIDS. It was a fucking tumor.
It was so much AIDS that they had to close the pool for it.
Oh.
Hey, look at this. Fittipaldi is gaining on Ricardo Patrese.
He is, and here's the interesting thing: is that Fittipaldi does not need to stop again. He's good, but both Ferraris are not good on their strategy. So what this means is that Patrese, needs to focus on building a massive, he wants to be at least, I want to say, 40 seconds ahead of Fittipaldi when he goes into pit. But guess who's helping him out? Who else but Bruno Giacomelli?
Fuck you, Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno holding him in.
Oh, he just gave a nice wheel tap.
If there was team radio, I imagine that Emerson is screaming right now because Giacomelli is a full lap down. Come on, get that fucking Reback out of the way. Ooh, Emerson.
Blue flags, never heard of her.
Blue flags, blue flags, blue flags. Blue flags, blue flags, blue flags.
Hey guys, one Dale Dingwall here.
Ree! I held up Emerson Fittipaldi at the Monaco Grand Prix, and he beat me so hard that I couldn't walk straight for the next week. I tried to streak naked across the track, but I was caught by the city officials and beaten mercilessly with a wooden stick.
I stole Ferrari Datus just to end up fucking downhill next year.
Oh, guys, have you watched a video from last year
Yeah,
from
please
Nico
do it.
Rosberg? Have you guys watched a video from Nico Rosberg trying to give a tour about Monaco? What a way to start
remember
the what a way to start a video by having the city officials to tell, hey, put your mask on. Oh shit.
Like, whoops.
Okay, the officials didn't like me being maskless, so we're just gonna respect their decisions. Now let's go ahead and give a tour about the Zinnerwald.
Hey guys, you want to talk about the cars? Nobody wanted to talk about the cars.
No.
Well, we can see here that Ferrari have a excuse me. Yeah, I'm dying. So Ferrari with their concept on their car here, they do have a lot of how should I say it? They make the most out of their flat surface, right? Like they have the grill, they have the NACA ducts feeding directly into the engine. They have the NACA ducts on the side, so they really make the most of the flat plane that they have on top of the sidecars, and also, of course, the radiator is being fed in directly from right behind the wheels. So overall, I would say very epic, very clean. The shovel nose is back, and it looks better than ever.
So with 15 laps remaining in the Monaco GP, I have a very interesting question for everyone of you to answer. Who's gonna win the 106th running of the Indianapolis 500?
Your mother.
I don't know. I don't really know the driver of any car. Scott Dixon.
Scott Dixon.
Colton Herta would be pretty funny.
Oh,
He got passed.
Oh, he can.
He gets loose. Oh, he's not done yet. Oh,
Oh,
he's still fading into the position.
fucking racing, man. That's fucking racing.
We got some actual racing going on. It's between a lead car and a lap car.
We're gonna switch perspectives to go to Bruno Giacomelli.
Let's
And he's
go.
surely won.
Yeah, man, Johnny Grab trying to unlap himself there.
Sheesh.
Look at that replay.
All right, so it all started when Emerson dive bombs, love tap. He gets him loose actually, but he's not there. He's at his wheel. Let's see. They touch again, and then they both manage to make Portier somehow. And then they travel into the tunnel, but at that point, Emerson is ahead, and he passes him. So going back to now, Bruno does have a loose car. You can see him sliding a bit. Now, this means that Ferrari... Oh, hold on. I thought someone else had retired.
Someone's in the pits, actually.
Yep, it's Lauda. Lotus's day going from bad to worse. I mean, jeez, man. This is a team that dominated, and they won, what, 9 races last year?
Louder
And now
down
they're
here,
struggling
man.
at 22nd.
We are approaching the end of their dominance.
The Lotus dominance is
Lauda is
over.
gonna retire. Lauda is retiring.
Yeah, Lauda's like, I fucking hate this car. Woo! I hate this car,
He's tired of driving around in circles.
He's
Never
gonna do
race
it because
NASCAR.
of the too. He retired during practice, if you remember.
I would lose my shit if people thinks an F1 race is people driving in circles.
I mean, literally, circuit is tech is you go around in a track. I mean, we just
Rosberg's
circle,
pitting now.
but it's not circle, but you're just running around a road.
They're just running on the streets like you and me. Let's see. Who is the top six? It's Patrese, Andretti. Oh, they might be doing a switcheroo here. The lap
So
traffic coming
Ferrari
in.
1, 2, and then a Williams, and then
Lap
a
traffic
Williams.
is
Toyota,
a lap
and
tractor.
McLaren.
Lap traffic is a factor because look at the difference between the leader and Fittipaldi.
17 seconds. Yeah, Mario Andretti just absolutely pulled off thanks to that distraction from Raback. Sorry, it was from Raback. There's Giacomelli, the driver. And we have Patrese and I think Mario are on the same page here. They understand they need to work efficiently and they need to minimize any time lost from fighting these back markers if they want to win this race. Because Patrese,
You need to stop
very
hitting the
likely
wall.
wait, who hit a wall?
You need to stop hitting the wall. It's
Oh
move
yeah.
Oh,
fast.
Mario Andretti is gonna send it inside of.
I think we're gonna have a teammate battle, boys.
No
Are they
The
team
gonna?
closing
order?
stages.
Are they gonna crash? Are they gonna crash? Because that's what
I
everybody
hope
would
there's
love
no
to
team
see.
order.
Wait, how many laps are left? I'm done. 13 to go. Yes. Okay.
13 to go, and Fittipaldi has a lot of time left to at least do
He's
something.
very quickly gaining there. He
He
has
is quick.
5 seconds in 2 laps.
Yeah, he's getting so. Look at Chris Almond. He's gaining as well.
Is it was his lap? Okay, let's see. He has a 32 6.7. That might actually be the fastest lap. No, it's Andretti with the
He's burning right there, man. He's
131.
burning.
Oh
Come on, he's on
my God,
fire.
it's happening.
Are we going to see a
Ricardo
switcheroo?
Burning,
Patrese.
holding on the Ferrari.
Now remember, guys, if these two cars are battling each other very hard, the other guys who are like are kind of out of contention can still be in a contention again.
Fittipaldi he's hoping with every ounce of hope in his body, every fiber of his being, that these two fight each other and they give him a chance to catch up, like they're doing right now. But look
If you
at
need to
that
go
lap
fast, just play
traffic.
fucking Europe. You
He needs to be playing the
play the
Euro beat
Euro.
right now. The Brazil beat.
Light up fire.
The Brazilian beat.
He's gonna be like, I actually don't know any Brazilian beat, but
I don't know,
you can
same.
see here with the T cam, he has to pass both ATS cars. He needs to pass Lauda. He needs to pass, I believe that's Keke Rosberg, who's just pit. He needs to pass all of them if he wants to win this race. And Patrese and Andretti have done it with basically no effort. But now the real battle is becoming between these two teammates. I'm sure for a fact that Ferrari is telling them to hold position. But you know how these drivers are. We have the young gun. He's hungry for his first win. Mario Andretti, the seasoned veteran, two-time world champion. And he hits the wall. Thank you for making yourself look dumb when I hyped you up. And Andretti has gone for the earlier strategy. So what I'm curious to see is if the AI is smart enough to just do a gas and go. Because he does not need a lot of fuel to make 10 laps. Well, actually, he does because I sped up the acceleration of fuel wear. But he needs just 10 laps of fuel. They can probably fit him in with a splash and go, and he might come out close to Fittipaldi.
I think the guys in the Cosworth engines should be safe. I believe so.
They are safe for sure. Cosworth has already come up with L plan for these guys to get them through the race safely.
The only question is, how far can the Ferrari guys can last?
I know for a fact that Andretti is going to be pitting within 3 laps. And Patrese is he's probably on fuel saving mode now, but Andretti is on I want to pass my teammate mode now.
If they do pit, do you think they just ran out of time, basically? to attempt to come back and just take the lead?
It all depends on how much fuel they put in and how fast that stop is. Because if you want to talk about efficient pit crews, Williams has actually put in a good bit of effort into getting their pit crew up. And we've also heard a lot about Fittipaldi and their struggles, or not even their struggles, their like drive to get their pit crew to be competitive. Speaking of Fittipaldi, actually, I want to focus on his pit aid. 18th place. Alex is going to shoot up the rFactor headquarters. And 19th. We are all dead. He hits the wall there. Okay, he's coming up on a Brabham. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be Reutemann.
Fittipaldi has lost 8 seconds.
Yeah, they're coming up on Carlos Reutemann. Fittipaldi lost 8 seconds. Oh, he did. Wow.
He did lost 8 seconds.
He lost time trying to pass the number 9 of the Angelus. Now he's coming up on PK.
Now he's gaining about a second.
Oh!
But
The teammates pass each other. Andretti is in the lead.
oh boy, this is gonna get feisty.
If I'm for Tracy, I'm so pissed. I'm gonna be slamming down Vettel's door after this, because that is not very teammatey of you, teammate. And Patrese also running out of fuel. No, I'm gonna be watching Mario stop.
Attention of Ferrari.
Ricardo, it's James.
Ricardo, it's James. Before there's even any points, before there's even any kind of like established teammate hierarchy, Ricardo, it's James. Oh, Patrese still fighting him there. All right, now we'll see here what the strategy looks like.
That's Michael.
And Mario Andretti. Mario Andretti is pitting, boys.
Rear wing cam. Let's see. Pit timer 1,
Mario
2.
Passport Championship.
You can see the gap there from Fittipaldi's 21 seconds, 20, 19, 18. Oh, they're dropping him. Here we go. Is he ready to go? They're still filling him with gas. I think they changed his tires as well. He's ready to race him. 10 seconds left. Can they get him out?
And Fittipaldi?
No, Fittipaldi's going to pass him.
He's going to pass him?
He's going to pass him?
Fittipaldi now.
26.1.
Oh, they're both coming out. Andretti comes out. Wait, where's he come out? I might have focused on the wrong driver. Hold on. Andretti's still in there. Wow. Andretti dropped to 7th place.
No, that's a Butch pit stop. That's a Butch pit stop right there.
For sure. There's no reason why it should have taken that long for them to pit him. But now
his hope for winning is fucking dumb.
I think Ferrari just had to put the rest of the field left, because they're basically had to go out and finish the remaining of these races.
Can Patrese hold on with the fuel?
He needs to basically just build the gap, and guess what? Emerson is stuck behind. We're back again.
Ah, fucking we're back.
Giacomelli is coming back into play. He just needs to stay out long enough so that Bruno Giacomelli holds up Emerson. And if Chris Amon in the podium places, how incredible would that be for Ligier to return with a podium? And Tom Price in 4th, Hunt 5th, Payer 6th, Ronnie Peterson looking for points, looking for P6.
That's proof that Passport is so competitive.
They are very competitive, despite being around, I want to say, let's see, they are, just compared to Renault, they're 20 horsepower down. Compared to Alfa Romeo, they're upwards of 40 horsepower down.
Oh no.
We've already reached the 1 hour mark.
This one went white.
We're about to reach the excitement mark because there's a lot of excitement. And Patresi's pitting this lap right when Emerson catches up to Bruno Giacomelli. And Amon is also in contention. This is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, Chris Amon.
Okay, let's see.
This literally puts a smile on my face already.
Bruno Giacomelli, man, he's going to be the ire of a lot of different drivers after this race.
Come on, Bruno, you're doing a good job for me. I'm literally smiling right now, if you can tell.
Oh god. Oh god. The Ligier owner licking his lips in excitement. But Tracy enters the pits. Don't even bother stopping for
Yeah!
tires. No tires, just gas. Oh, he
Yeah.
touched it. He's hit. He's hit
Oh!
Renee Arnoux in the pits.
Oh my lord!
Oh my
This is
Oh,
god.
that's gonna be fucking painful, man. That's gonna be painful for Ferrari.
Connor's gonna lose his shit already. And it's a
Oh
10.
no.
And it's a 10.2. What the fuck?
10.2, 18,
No, it's
19,
not.
20. They pit him for new tires. For Ferrari have fumbled the bag. Emerson Fittipaldi to the lead. No,
Master
wait.
plan fucking
Oh, he's
failed.
been released. Okay, here we go. He needs to get up to speed quickly. And he's going to come out in 5th place.
Is master plan working?
The master plan is working for somebody, but I'm not sure for who. As Emerson gets past Bruno Giacomelli, I think it's all but guaranteed that Emerson Fittipaldi has won this race. If Eamon gets stuck behind Bruno Giacomelli, and we're coming up to the hairpin, a great hair.
If you look at the P6 pedal,
Say that again.
P6 pedal.
Bro, what the fuck? The McLarens are. What in the fuck?
They're 3rd and 4th. Oh, and they
Oh.
touch. Oh, you guys can't do that. You're teammates. That's a teammate.
So Peterson on the point right now.
Ooh, Peterson not happy with Patrese slamming into his teammate. I think I agree. I'm not very happy either. McLaren setting to benefit the most. Emerson with a 1.8 gap as we close the race with, let's see, 7 to go. But there's still more lap traffic.
Logan's back in the podium.
James Hunt the shunt.
Oh.
He's on the podium in a fucking mid-ass McLaren.
And Chris Amon also P2. Peterson has overtaken Patrese. And he's going to pit too. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
The Renault teams. Oh god. This is interesting now.
The field punch up.
Wait, let me check the fastest lap real quick. Amon making the pass, he cannot commit to it. But he does here. Well, that's not an overtaking place. Chris
Let's
Amon
go.
just fully sending it. He doesn't care anymore.
This race is not over, boys.
2.7 seconds, and guess what? Here comes the lap traffic. Oh my gosh.
Get over here.
Oh my god.
Get over here, you orange juice boy.
Orange juice boy. Oh no. Rear wing cam here for Chris Amon. Gonna chase the barrier.
He's gaining at a high speed as well.
He's gained 5/10 in that very section so far. 2 seconds now. The gap is decreasing. I think we might see an accordion effect also for Tracy getting his position back. You want to say interesting? This is interesting.
Holy cow! Look at the gap has been gaining. It's getting closer. It's getting closer.
Oh god, the live gap has no idea what to put.
Lead this
1
race.
second. Let's see. Coming up, 5 to go. Anything could happen here, boys and girls.
Overtake Fittipaldi and win this race? I don't fucking know.
If Chris Amon wins this race, it's party time, without a doubt. And we see also Patrese getting ready to overtake the McLarens. 100% he's going to pass those McLarens. There's no way he doesn't. I think Patrese has a guaranteed 3rd place here. And we're going to see... Oh, the gap is so tiny. Even without a stop. Chris Amon is faster. He's gonna be aggressive, Chris Amon. Oh, man. Almost losing everything there.
That's dive bomb right there.
Alrighty.
Here they go. Down the tunnel. Nose cam for Chris Amon.
No DRS, no DRS. Just pure strategy.
into the chicane, 110 miles an hour. Here they go. Chris absolutely has him, I think. And if he doesn't, he's gonna have a great show trying to get
Amon
there.
is faster than Fittipaldi.
He
To be
he
honest.
has he has him up for the next lap at the next hairpin. Oh yeah, he's gonna have him. Cause look,
Chris Amon. Yep. And he has a great exit there. Let's see the Anthony Nose chicane. Phenomenal exit there. Gets the power on early.
oh,
And
by the way, guys, Jody Scheckter is back in F1.
you just offer him mid race. Well, yeah, he's already coming back after Dale is done with his reign of terror.
So Dale's done?
No, he's doing 10 races only.
Oh yeah, part time.
Oh, sorry, I paused the race by mistake. So we have, let's see, 1 second.
Do
Do you think Emerson is slowing down on purpose so that he won't catch the lap traffic?
Or maybe he's slowing down to block him.
That could be it too, but that's pretty risky when you want a guy that thirsty as Chris Amon.
Amon gained about a tenth of that hairpin.
He gained a 10th, but now he's losing out.
So it might be the 2019 Monaco race.
Gap is very. Ooh, two-wheeling it again.
It's like the 2019 Monaco race.
It is like actually it's more like the 2016 Monaco race. Right,
Watch
you don't know
me
what the heck's
stop.
happening.
They're in the
Yeah,
5
Ricardo.
Here we go. I think that third sector is Amon's best sector.
So we know.
Nose can't
Bono, my tires.
He gets
Bono, my
loose.
tires.
Yeah, these guys definitely have tire issues by now.
Bono, he's on my ass.
Bono, he's smelling my ass hair. Help. Help.
Bono, he's eating my ass.
Okay, now we have another big problem with Chris Amon. He's running out of fuel, and so is Emerson, I believe. He might be running out of fuel soon.
But for how many laps,
stinky.
though?
He could probably make 4 laps. I don't think he's gonna make it back, but he should be able to finish the race, unless he
going his car is illegal.
Oh, okay, boys, he's getting closer to this hairpin.
Here we go. Is he gonna send it? He sends it. He sends it.
He sent it.
Oh,
he sent.
He got blocked.
Oh, come on, Chris, you got this. Going into the next turn.
And it's getting closer together.
And
it's getting closer together.
He's in the draft.
He's in the slipstream. He's gonna have a great sector 3 because that's how good he is.
He doesn't two-wheel it. He loses a tiny bit of time here.
This is where the sector 3 pays off for Chris Almond.
Here we go, Chris Almond. Yes, Chris Almond.
Hold on, I said
Amon.
I'm just too excited at this point. Amen.
Amongus.
Okay, 1.2 seconds. The gap is volatile. Anything could happen between these two drivers. Let's see. We coming down. 2 laps to go. Hold on. Now it's 2 laps to go. Emerson gaining 1.5 seconds now. I think Amon just needs to focus on increasing his pace here. Unless he gets forced into low fuel mode, he needs to just push as hard as he can. Maybe he could be he's trying to preserve the car. Emerson also low on fuel. These two are back on even terms. Everybody, Patrice too low. Everybody is low. Ferrari are here for double points. McLaren double point.
We need to play Eurobeat right now. It's fucking intense.
Desperately. Amon needs the beat. 15 years in F1. 1 win. He wants to try
20 years of
14 years of trying. 14 years of frustration.
There's a tire.
There's a tire. Wait, there's a tire?
There's a tire.
Who's tire?
Someone crashed. It's Bram. Nope. It's not Brambilla. Who is it? What? What is Dale doing? I think, yeah, Dale must have fallen off the map.
Oh no! Dale fell into the harbor and is collapsing into a singularity.
He's turning into a singularity. And there's also a crash there from, oh! Whoa! Violent crash from
Look at
Prost.
here. Oh my god,
Wait,
what
let's
the
go
fuck?
on board with him.
Who's that?
Where Ferrari?
Who's that?
Hold on. Oh my gosh,
Who's that?
everything
Oh
is
my
going
god.
to shit.
Who's
And then
that?
Dale, yeah, Dale absolutely must have fallen into the harbor, but I don't know when.
As we're watching him going circles.
Okay, there's Dale before he fell into the harbor. He actually did fall into the harbor for sure.
He fell
see.
into the fucking sea.
Oh!
Dale drowned. Dale
No, he's-
fucking drowned, man. He's fucking
Ben
dead.
drowned. More like Dale drowned. Oh my gosh.
He's
This
fucking
is an
dead, man.
insane way
Oh
to
my
finish the race.
god.
Wait, on board.
He's
Okay,
fucking
wait.
dead.
Okay, so first off, it started when the Tyrrell crashed. Okay, look, he just
He
messed up
doesn't
his
have any space
line.
to go, so he jumped the curb, hit tire barrier, and
He completely
flipped
missed
over
his
into the
braking.
fucking Mediterranean.
Yeah, that was 100% Dale's fault. He just completely missed the braking zone. And he just got yeeted into the Mediterranean. Over the barrier.
Any
Upside
window.
The
down.
whole floor
slide.
of
You
the
can
car
see his
fell
balls
out.
there.
You can see inside his asshole.
Yeah,
Dale is fucking dead.
he's dead.
Boys, Jody Scheckter is back for next week.
Oh. Oh.
Dale going 197. He set the fastest time all race, 197. Now the final lap of the race. Oh, sorry, I didn't put on the real splits. There we go. 7/10.
Why are Ferrari 5th and 6th?
Ferrari are 5th and 6th because they had a brum moment in the strategy.
Oh, as usual.
Yes.
At least it's 5th and 6th and not 15th and 16th because of a bro moment in the strategy like it would have been last year.
Yes, they're so competitive. And also Patrese, I think, could pass the McLarens. But as we're seeing that the universe is starting to break here, Chris Amon, come on! Amen.
Come on, Chris. Amen.
Amen. That was his best chance. He misses it, but he's holding the line. Wait, there actually might still be chaos in the hairpin. Uh-oh. In the chicane even.
Neither Williams or Ligier have won a race yet, have they?
No, they're both fighting for their first win.
There's a yellow sector. There's a yellow sector.
There is a yellow. What there was? Let me see.
There was a yellow sector.
They cleared up the mess there.
The frame rate of this on the stream is so awful.
Oh, do you want me to change the quality?
Emerson doing the Lewis Hamilton strat.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
You can cut this one out of the recording.
It crashed.
Okay. We back. Final lap. Coming around. Let's see the weird wang cam. It's all over. I think Emerson Fittipaldi has won the Monaco Grand Prix yet again. Yep.
So wait, it completes when they get on to lap 45?
Yes. Checkered flag. Your winner. First win for Williams. First win for Emerson in 4 years. Emerson Fittipaldi will win the Monaco Grand Prix. Chris Amon
That's pretty much the Lewis
second.
Hamilton strat.
Everybody fiending for fuel here. Hunt, Price.
Why is Emerson such a bro moment in qualifying but so good in the
That's been his consistent thing, is that he's terrible at quality but great at racing.
Anyway, what happened to the Dale?
You want to see Dale again?
I already got a clip. I already got a clip.
The Dale singularity.
The Dale
I want to see what
singularity.
the fuck happened with Dale.
The Dale singularity.
Ferrari has a problem in strategy. Emerson
you-
Fittipaldi sucks in qualifying. And Dale Earnhardt collapses into a singularity and fucking dies.
Yeah, do we count Dale as injured? Because he literally fell into the harbor.
Does he get out of the car in time?
What?
Does he get out of the car in time?
Does he drown? Is that what you're asking me? Does he look like he got out of the car in time?
I don't know, does he?
What if that's just his body double? The real
Let's just
Dale in the
say,
US
let's just say he had a
Dale Earnhardt.
clone.
Oh
That's his
my!
clone.
They're crashing.
What
What?
the? What?
But Tracy, what the hell is wrong with you?
Did he just crash on the final lap and ruin 5th and 6th?
He crashed after the final lap. This is the cooldown lap, and he's wrecking
Oh, so like
games.
it was kind of like the 2017 Malaysian Grand Prix, where Vettel fucking crashed into whatever the Sauber or
Stroll, right?
Williams.
Lance
He's
Stroll.
not looking where he's going.
Williams.
That's
Oh,
gonna
that's
fail. That's gonna fail post-race inspection.
likely, yes, but he's making it back into the pits. Does he make it back to the pits? He does. No, he just parks it on the entry. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
See his
The
tire
crazy
rolling,
what the-
and oh my god, no, they're just hitting each other.
Oh! Oh!
Why are you like this, guys?
Imagine if Fittipaldi was in it.
Yeah, Peterson had an engine failure. That's very lucky for him. Unless he didn't
After
cross
the-
the line. Yeah, he crossed the line. He's good.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
boys-
Whittier dying. Ooga booga.
Well, we don't. Well, Jody
Whoa.
Scheckter's about to show up for the next race. That's for sure.
Yeah, Dale has a testicular torsion. The
He fell
singularity.
into the black hole.
I
He
honestly
got
don't know.
spaghetti fight.
I honestly don't remember the last time. Holy shit!
Yeah, these guys don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Just so you know, this doesn't count for money.
Formula fighter. Everyone can fucking drive because everyone has an IQ of a fucking little kid. Dale got turned into a fucking noodle.
He's going 220, by the way, so he's hitting the speed limit.
Probably the fastest than a Bugatti.
Dale.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, these
Dale's
guys are just.
tripping. Dale's tripping. Comic
You
fan.
guys want to see some burnouts?
Yes.
Okay, wait, let me log in the results. Okay, actually, that was a really good race.
No, I got it recorded too.
It was funny.
It was funny. It was funny. It was funny. It was
Entertaining,
competitive.
Chaotic.
It was chaotic as well. You have Michelle Mouton not learning how to drive yet.
She got no license.
Yeah,
Overall, a very good Monaco GP.
Look at this. Dale Earnhardt finished 22.
Lotus Bueno.
That was a great performance, though, from both drivers, Emerson and Chris. Like he
Awesome.
almost got him.
You fucking dickweed. What the fuck, man? You accident.
Yeah, he crashed. Well, he crashed towards the end of the race. That's why Dale was doing that. So he crashed. Actually, what happened was that it was one of the Tiros. I think it might have been the payer. I want to say it was the payer. He crashed.
Dale got spaghetti fight. I still can't get the fact that Dale's got spaghetti fight. Oh my fucking god.
Well, first off, he completely missed his braking zone, and like I said, it just sent him into the harbor. We had another
Spaghetti
car
fight.
going for a swim.
Spaghetti
All right,
fight.
boys. That is the conclusion of this.
Not
podcast.
yet,
Why not?
because we need the burnouts, bozo.
Oh, the burnouts. Yeah, we forgot about the burnouts.
The most important part of the race. Everybody comes for the burnouts. Let's give them enough fuel to actually do burnouts. You'll be wondering, so this is how you did it. You just take over an innocent car.
Your
Yes.
wheel is enabled.
Every day I do it. Let's get him around the track. Yeet, 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 yeet. Okay. Alright. Ready. Burn out. Burning down the house.
Wow, I like the sounds, man. Really choppy.
Thank you. It's mostly because of the smoke effects. Anyway, yeah, he's done.
Well, time to wait for the fucking match.
Alright, who's ready for inspection?
I don't know.
You guys ready for the Ferraris?
Ferrari's pass inspection. No, let's see. Yeah, this was okay. So we traded in the chaos that we normally get for like an actually good, exciting race with some chaos anyway. So, and you know, Dijon is actually one of the best racetracks on the schedule for like real, you know, argy bargy racing. So anyway, you guys want to know how I do inspections?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. This is how we do it. It's very simple. So it's random chance. You have basically a 1 in like 400 chance of failing inspection. So we go here. What you want to do is roll a D20. Taking a few decades to load. Probably because I put my stream quality extremely high for no reason.
I don't think it will not be a big factor because we're gonna talk about a game as well.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time. Okay, so this is inspection. Let's say 26th place, passes. 25th place, pass. 24, pass. 23, pass.
Could we need inspection?
If you get 2 1s, you fail inspection. 22, pass. 21, pass. 20, pass. 19, pass. 18, pass. 17, also pass. 16, passes. 15, pass. 14, pass. Barely pass. 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, there. And they all pass. Good job, guys. Everybody pass inspection.
Everybody passes when Ferrari still has a missing wheel.
Yes, nobody did anything illegal on the wheel, so it's passed. All right, so I was surprised a little bit. I didn't think Williams would get the bread, but they did it. Good job, Williams. Their first win of their career, Emerson's first win in 4 years. And the championship fight is officially exciting. So
Let's
that's
go,
it.
Wayne, man.
You can catch us next week on the Formula rFactor channel. Ray, send me the stuff so I can edit it together.
Don't worry, I will.